and not one.
But I've been waiting for you, bro. I've been waiting for you, bro. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
they
let's
just
get
deleted
back.
my video too.
We here with.
Xandria.
Look, you threw me off, man. You threw me off.
We already did that part. We here, we turned up, we here, we back. You hear me?
Yes.
So,
And we gonna get into the next big song that you got going on.
Right.
Yes. So we went to Run It Back.
Then Get Right.
Right. So
now what's the next one?
I believe it's
Dance With Me or
Dance.
Pretty.
I believe the next one is Pretty.
I sent him a few of them.
So is that your most motivational song? Or was it the song you just, I'm going to say motivational song on your album?
No, well, I'm sorry, that just threw me off.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Bubba, like you just threw off the whole little Bubba. Let's get right.
Yo, all right,
Xandria,
let's
get
get
right.
Let's zoom back in.
Let's
All
get
right.
right.
All right. So we've been talking about my music. Y'all said my the most inspiring one or most motivational one is the Never Give Up. But I didn't give that one to y'all because it's not really one that we're gonna hear in the club. It's not one that people are really jamming. But if we're talking about motivational, that's top tier.
But that's the one I feel like we need to play here because this is grade A radio. You know
Yeah. Pretty First is good too though. That's what I'm saying. Right Back Door. You know what I'm saying? Pretty First. I mean, she dope. I talk to myself in third person a lot, but she looks like the artist. You know what I mean? I have different personalities, different. You know, you talk to her, you get a different vibe for sure.
And her name is Pretty.
Her name is Xandria.
Okay.
Artist. And I'm talking as myself, you know, the artist. Right. I'm just saying, you know I
named my alter ego. So,
yeah, and that is one of them, Xandria, because, you know, my full name Alexandria, and now a lot of people call me Al. So really, everybody really call me Al, and then Xandria is the artist, and then it's a lot of them. Alex, that's the comedian. You know, so I do stand-up comedy too sometimes.
Oh,
so that's what I'm saying. I got different personalities.
She's coming for you.
Take my job,
She's coming for you.
For sure.
Okay. So if I'm not here next week, y'all know why.
Well, you a woman of many talents. Woman of many talents, a model, singer, comedian.
Model, singer, yeah. Comedian.
Teacher. Educator.
I was in a play a couple of years back. I've been taking some acting classes, trying to get back into that. Okay. So I'm in this 99 agency right now. They kind of give me some gigs. So
that's what's up.
Hopeful and
shout out
prayerful
to them.
about
Shout out
that.
to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. You know.
Shout out to them.
I just got my feet in everything. You know what I'm saying?
Over there, major
gotta do
grinding,
something.
Girl.
Gotta do
really
something.
Really quick. I just want to ask the DJ something. Skrills, you said Pretty wasn't playing.
He said it. I think he said.
Okay. We'll get back to that.
Pretty might be from last time, or even if Dance With Me.
I resent them. Yeah, I resent them. But I remember the question that I was asking.
What's the question?
The question was to get back on the model, not to get back on it, but we was doing the either or, right? And one of mine's is if you're at a fashion show, would you rather perform as in doing your music, or would you rather model? Like hit the runway.
Can you have both?
No, it's called either or.
For a reason.
I like both of them, but
like play my music while I rock the runway.
I could play it, but you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I would do the runway.
You would do the runway?
I mean, I love music. It's always gonna be there, but that's one thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get into this New York gig right now. Like, I want to get my modeling back up.
See another side.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I would do the modeling.
You got one?
So I have one: freestyle or a writer.
Oh, right, every day.
Every day.
Okay. I like that.
Because I did hear you say something about freestyle. So
I can freestyle too.
Of course, listen.
But I love a good sit down and write it down and then pour it out.
See, listen, I know you love a good freestyle because we from the South. We
Hello.
from Houston, Texas. So everybody got to know how to freestyle. And by the way, she gonna bless us with the freestyle.
I thought Diablo was gonna go first.
We're gonna get back to that.
Okay, I got one more. This is just for fun, for shits and giggles, right? You're driving a car.
You're driving a car.
You have to hit. You have to hit something, right? There's an old man and there's a child. What do you choose?
Wow. Wow, is that a question you really want to ask?
That's a serious question.
It's not.
That's why I just looked at
It's
you
a
like.
serious
I
question.
don't think you should answer that.
It's a serious question.
Oh my God.
So there's an old man
Oh man,
and there's a child.
Right.
Who do I
You're an artist. Make sure
Hit.
you answer right.
hit?
Right. It's just a question. It's a scenario question.
Wow.
The old man.
You hit the old man? Why would you hit the old man?
Wrong answer.
Why would you hit the old man?
You supposed to say I swerve and I would just.
I was about to say the curb. I swear I was about to say the curb, but y'all told me I couldn't choose last time. So I was like, okay. The old man only because
You don't even know what to say. That's sad. I'm assuming because he lived his life.
he's done his due diligence.
Well, why not hit his brakes? Why not hit your brakes?
You said I only had two options.
I didn't
you
say
said
you had
I can
only
only
had two
do
options.
the little.
I said you had to hit something. See, y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta
and so
listen.
that's why I should have hit the curb. That's how I was gonna go with the curb, bro.
Come on, man. We gotta do something a little bit different, man. You got one more?
Skittles.
Skits in here?
Skits on there.
What's up, Skittles?
Anyway, so let's get into when did you realize you was a comedian, and have you done anything?
Oh my
professionally
gosh.
regarding
Just
your
funny
comedian?
looking.
Have you done any
He said I'm just funny looking. Right. So a little bit of both, and I love telling this story. That's how I wish. Yeah, I love it here.
Okay.
I love it here. I love that you're giving me that platform to
Yes,
even talk about every
ma'am.
avenue that I've been in. This one in particular, I don't really talk about a lot though, because I'm still working on getting my confidence back up to get back on that stage.
Okay.
Now I did do stand-up comedy for a quick little bit. So I've been writing since college, right? I've been a funny motherfucker for a long time. Excuse me.
Come
I've
on
been
now.
a funny girl for a long time. So I was finally like, let me put it on paper. I love the old greats. Like I love Bernie Mac. That's my favorite. Like, you know,
Okay,
rest in
that's your
peace.
favorite.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
So I just love funny people. I used to love Monique back in the day. Like I love all the girls. Like they give. So some more, like they're hard, you know. I love a good, you know. Tiffany Haddish, she cool, but if you're talking about back in the day, you know, even Kevin Hart back in the day was a little cool. Like it was funny, but you know. So David Chappelle, shout out to him. So I started writing it. I put it on paper, and it was funny, and it really wasn't like. It was kind of like dry humor too. So I was like, let me go test it out. I was like, fuck it, let me go test it out. I went on stage. Boondocks is a place on Montrose a couple of years back, and I was like, let's go do it. Got up there, people were laughing. I was like, oh shit.
And it shocked you.
I didn't even think it was gonna be funny.
It shocked you.
And so I was like, okay, let me keep writing. But somebody tried to take me off my guard, and thank God that I've grown, because now that wouldn't affect me, but back then it affected me because there was a Caucasian guy. He was in the audience and he was hosting that night, and he didn't call my name after like a whole 2 hours of me being there. And I knew I put my name on number 10 on the list, so I'm trying to see what's going on. So apparently he was from out of town, LA. He used to host a show back when, so he was just picking people that he knew, you know, just skipping around the list. So I go up there, I'm tired of waiting. I walk up to the stage. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, I know it's past number 10, and I put number 10 for my name on the list. And he was like, well, I'll call you next, so just go sit down. Cool, that was strike one.
That's discouraging.
So yeah, so I said, no, okay. So he calls my name. I get up there. He was like, to the girl who's been waiting. Like he does the most. So I get up there, I do my set. He's still talking at the mouth. And he's like just talking like, oh, are you done yet? That was funny. Like he's egging it. You know, you pecking it.
Yes.
So I kind of give him what he wants. And so I'm like, you look, you Tony Stark looking mother. And like I give it, yeah, I start going in on dude. So then that gave him more ammo, you know. So he kind of made me upset. And at the time, you know, he could have been trying to see what I can do. You know, he could have been trying to see, you know, how I was going to be able to handle the pressure. So now looking back on like the growth, I can handle that. But back then I was like, you know, I was like, I'm gone, you know, like I'm out of here. I'm not coming back to this place. So it kind of took my confidence from going on there, because I guess I had to learn how to accept it if I'm going to give it to. So now, you know, I got created that skin.
So what made you return back after that experience?
Well, because like I've been wanting to do, I don't know, I just love it. I love being able to make people laugh. I think that's a big thing about it. I love being able to make, and that's with my music too. I love being able to make people feel it or understand it or relate to it. And so even with my jokes, they kind of have like, you know, a political scheme to it too, like a little laugh to it. So I don't know.
I think some stuff like that go over a lot of people's heads, you know what I'm saying? Because definitely, you know what I'm saying, I've been not the funniest person in the room before too. But what that has done to me, that just made me be like, well, bitch, I'm coming harder next time. Feel me? I ain't really do.
That's what I say. I grew, you know.
Yeah, it didn't really-
I was young minded a little bit. I was like 22, I think, or something like that. So I was like, you know, I was rowdy, but now
Yeah,
like,
still thinking
okay,
with your
well, like,
attitudes.
wow, like, you know, well, take what that was, that criticism,
Yeah.
and move forward. You know, roll it off your shoulder.
Yeah.
Can't get nowhere if you gonna get upset every time somebody talks. You know.
Have you had that same experience with somebody doing it to your music, like while you performing, singing your songs or whatever?
Yeah, you.
I knew it. I knew
Yeah,
you. Was
you.
gonna say it.
Yeah, you. And so I'm glad you
knew
asked
you was
because
gonna
no
say
one
it.
has ever booed me in my life,
Alright.
and you booed me.
Because I
yeah,
love
let's
you.
talk about
In
it.
public?
Because
In
I love
public,
you.
and he knew me. And
Because
everybody else was like, woo! Like, you know, it was Apollo night
Hey,
too. So they were
we
looking
build
for the
character.
crowd to, you know, either give the woos or the boos. This guy gives the boos out of everybody. And I just felt some type of way.
Yeah, I would feel some type of, that's
I
all
felt
right
some type of
because
way.
whenever he do his little stand up, we gonna be boo.
Yeah.
Get him off the stage.
Now listen. She not telling y'all the whole story,
You
right?
booed me.
It was Apollo night.
I
right?
said that.
It's Apollo night. You feel me?
We gonna
And
take a break. Well, matter of fact, we supposed to wrap it up. It's 9 o'clock.
We got 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back, but it was Apollo night, and I'm the Sandman. I need to do my job.
All right.
Plus, I
That's
build
his
character.
excuse.
Stay tuned.
Introducing the Grade A Radio app.
What type of radio is this? Grade A radio.
Finally, the newest radio hit in town.
And you are now tuned in to Grade A Radio. Hey, go download the app, you know, on the iOS or the Android smartphone.
Download the Grade A Radio app.
It takes a lot for those who wear the gown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Dynasty and my power bow now. I'm too pretty for this. You see, I don't have the time for the foolery. Here is where I don't wanna be. Too cute to let a nigga slide on me. Tryna come in and out of my life. Tryna mess up my freaking pride. Stroke your ego, hell no. I can't do it no more. They say that pretty hurts, so I'ma keep my pretty first. I'ma keep my pretty first. I'ma put 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 my pretty first. Guess I'd rather be alone. At least you're crazy ass not blowing up my phone. You say cook and clean, ex Diddy and mean. I'm a woman first. I'm just trying to be me. You put on the act, and I'll just take the facts and through you. Don't need a nigga for nothing. I'm always asking for something. Never, never, never good loving. I don't even want your touching now. Gotta keep my pretty first. I'ma put my pretty first. I'ma put my pretty first. I'ma put my pretty first. Tryna come in and out of my life. Tryna mess up my freaking pride. Stroke your ego, hell no. I can't do it no more. They say that pretty hurts. I'ma keep my pretty first. I'ma keep my pretty first. I'ma keep my pretty first. Gotta keep my pretty first. Gotta keep my pretty first.
Listen up, H-Town, let's hold it down with Grade A Radio.
All right, man. Look, that was pretty first with my girl Al.
First, man.
I
My
love
girl
it.
Al. I love that. That's one of my favorites. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in. Before we get out of here, let me read this out to y'all. So y'all that are watching, make sure y'all go download the Grade A Radio app on the iOS. Unfortunately, we don't have it for Android, but you can also email the Grade A Radio at gradearadio@gmail.com. You could send the money in for the Patreon. You can also visit the website at www.gradearadiostation.com. It's your boy Diablo Bravo.
It's your Giddy Girl Toya T.
We here with the beautiful
Xandria.
Man, it's been a good one. You know, we're going to get up out of here. We're going to wrap it up. I love each and
Stay
every single one of
tuned.
y'all.
Thank y'all for having me,
Thank
y'all.
y'all for tuning in. Thank you for we had such a blast
Awesome
last
show.
time.
I love
We
it.
had to bring
Gotta
you back.
have you back.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Anytime, y'all.
All right.
Whenever you have something,
Peace.
let
Ooh,
us
you
know.
thought-
Ooh.
Exactly. All right, y'all. Peace.